Hi everyone, welcome again to our channel. My name is Daniel, and in this video we are going to compare the visa bulletin for the months of October, November and December for the past 3 years. That is the year 2022 visa bulletin, 2023 and the year 2024. Before we dive into our today's discussion, as usual, it is our humble request, if you are watching us for the first time and if you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and share our videos to friends, family and relatives and whoever who may be needing this information about DV lottery. So when we are going to look at the visa bulletin for these 3 months, the month of October, November and December, for the last 2 years, that is 3 years actually, 2024, the current year we are in, 2023 and 2022, this will make our basis of our argument as far as DV Lottery 2025 is concerned. We know that DV 2025, most of the case numbers have gone current, but most of the people, most of the regions have not received 2NLs. The 2NLs which are out are a few from some few regions. So it has not started in all regions. So we want to see whether there is any reasonable ground for us to start worrying on the DV Lottery 2025 2NLs and interviews as everything unfolds as we wait for the 2NLs to come and interviews to start. We also want to see whether the constant numbers in the 3 consecutive visa bulletin for the October, November and December for DV 2025 is anything normal, or it is just a simple signal that DV 2025 is going to be a bad year. So we want to see from the beginning, as on the onset of the 2NLs, as we are waiting, is there anything to worry about? So having said that, let us now look at the statistics of the visa bulletin for the years 2022, 2023 and 2024, and we make a comparison through those years and see how the visa bulletin statistics appear, and from there we draw a conclusion. So when we look at the visa bulletin for the year 2022, for the month of October, November and December for that year, let's start with Africa. Africa, in the year 2022, the first visa bulletin, the cutoff numbers for Africa, that was October visa bulletin, was 5,700. In November, for Africa, same year, it was 5,700. And December visa bulletin for Africa for that year 2022, the numbers went up to 9,000. And when we look at the year 2023 for Africa, the first visa bulletin was 10,000. In November 2023, it was 10,000 still, and in December 2023, the numbers went up to 11,000. But when we look at 2024 visa bulletin for Africa, the first one, it is 15,000. The visa bulletin for November 2024 is still at 15,000, and for the month of December 2024 for Africa, the number still remains the same, 15,000. So you can see the numbers for the 3 months, they seem to be the same for all those 3 years in Africa. So for us having a constant numbers in 3 consecutive visa bulletin for the year 2025, DV lottery winners, you should not be worried about it. So you can see that is as an example of Africa I've given. When we go to Asia, 2022, the first visa bulletin was at 2,800, November 2,800, and December it was 3,300. Europe, it was 5,700, then November 5,700, and December 6,000. When we talk about North America, it was 445. Oceania, it was 3,000. So 375, 375, 400. And then South America, it was 500, 500, 575. So you can see, guys, that the visa bulletin numbers, when the fiscal year starts, they drag a lot. It keeps on maintaining the same numbers until they get to the best performing months. So you should not be worrying that your cut-off numbers are not changing. They are constant. As we have looked at, or from the past 3 years, in the 3 consecutive months, the numbers will always remain to be the same in specific regions. In almost every region, whatever that was given as the first visa bulletin is going to stay for the 3 months to come. And after that, the numbers now will keep on increasing each and every year, depending on how your embassies are going to perform worldwide. So you should not be worried about. So from the figures, we can say that the numbers that have gone current for DV Lottery 2025 as at December, visa bulletin is higher compared to those in the year 2023 and the year 2022. Therefore, as much as 2NLs have not started flowing, there is no need of you people getting worried. Once KICC starts sending 2NLs, the embassies will no longer be having any excuse of not inviting people or many people for the visa interviews. And of course, that is true. Once the cases have gone current, KICC have processed all those cases which are current. They will keep on pushing them to the embassy, and the embassies will have no another reason to give but just to accept more cases for the DV lottery interviews. So it's a matter of wait and see. And at that time, I know everyone in this group or anyone out there listening to me will be so busy preparing for the interviews. You never get another one asking, oh, how many 12s have we received? People will be busy preparing for their interviews. So guys, there is no need of raising an alarm or just start thinking that DV 2025 has got a lot of delays. No, everything is within schedule. If we go as per the last 2 years visa bulletin for October, November, and December. For now, if your case number falls within the December 2024 cutoff numbers, just start putting everything ready. Your 2NL is on the way coming. It may come soon than you may expect. And in this case, just prepare. As much as your case number is current, just prepare. You never know when you will be called for the interviews. And in most cases, the interviews, they call the case numbers in the chronological order from, let's say, case 1 to case 15,000. But sometimes you may get that within the same bracket, like 2,000 case numbers, 3,000 case numbers, a higher number can be called depending on when he or she submitted the DS260 form. So prepare and prepare for everything. More especially for those ones from Nairobi, Embassy, Kenya, and those ones who come from Uganda, and those who have their cases being interviewed in Kenya, Nairobi Embassy. Make sure that you prepare your host. It's mandatory that you have Form I-134 for the past few years. That form has been mandatory. I don't know for this year, but it's good you prepare in advance than you wait until when you receive the notification. Start knowing or arranging or writing down the items that you need from your host before you receive your 2NL. And as always tell you, keep in touch with your host and let them know that anytime your 2NL is coming and anytime you may be called for the interviews. So guys, from us, we say finally we want to wish you all the best of luck from our side as you wait for your 2NLs and as you prepare for the visa interviews that are to come. And for those ones who have not gotten the COVID vaccine, it is compulsory and it's mandatory that you get that vaccine and have the certificate. It will be required or asked during your medical examination. And if you have not received it from outside, you'll be forced to pay for it at the testing facility. So it's good that you do what? You get this vaccine from the government hospitals. I know it's free than going to IOM and you pay a lot of money for nothing. Thank you guys for watching this video and many of our videos. Keep on subscribing. Until next time, we say bye-bye. We miss